What the? Well, actually, we didn't go up to the boss's office yet. Oh!
Stanley stepped
He's
into the
open!
closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No! I love it here. Normally I couldn't open this.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
There's something here. I know it.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Yes.
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all. Yeah, fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
I want something special.
Offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I want something special.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?"
Yeah!
The broom
Yes!
closet ending was my favorite. I hope your friends find this concerning.
No! I found the ending that no one else got. Spam every
Stanley was
button.
fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Fuck you,
Stanley
narrator!
Drug money.
Not
Also, Stanley is addicted to
not me.
drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
No.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
No, I'm still alive. Hi.
Anyone who happens to be nearby,
Hi.
the person at this computer is dead.
I'm
He or she
dead
has fallen
apparently.
prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second play. You too? I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I will not. Please tell me there's something except for this tiny little narration. There has to be something more, right? That he's getting annoyed by me not doing anything. No.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
No.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Really? Was there something? If there was something, please tell me down in the comments. I want to know, is there more to that broom closet? There has to be, right? Oh, this has changed.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley could, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Random.
Amazing.
Wow.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. I'm still really bummed out about the broom closet. Oh shit.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It
Peculiar?
was a stirring of emotion in his chest. as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Oh yeah, in this story I followed everything that narrators. This time I'm following everything the narrator said.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Fuck! I'm a save here. Save. New save. New save game? Save? What? No! What did I press? Load game. Yes! I did it. We're first going to follow the story. Wait! This is a giant room with the...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
That's where I
television
normally
screens.
was.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes, I have. This is awesome. I knew I had to be able to get here.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals.
Where's 427?
Images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Where's 427? Because that's mine. What's that?
This mind control
427, that's me.
Horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's
That's
control
mine.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I think.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
I'm
Was it
following
even
the...
possible? Had
I'm
he
following
truly
everything.
Spent his entire life utterly blind to the world. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Mind control
Walking,
status
eating,
offline.
working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
What's
and
that?
as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So he wasn't lying when he said that I had to go follow him and I could join the entire facility. He wasn't lying. Facility power. I'm just stupid. I'm fucking stupid. Call me stupid. I'm stupid. I need to turn on the power. System power. All the buttons are red. Makes sense that it doesn't work.
And when at last he found the sword... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave.
No.
If you want to
Oh,
throw
wait.
my story off track, you're
Fuck.
going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more
Fuck.
fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what
Oh,
I had in
everything's
mind.
earned.
What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
3.
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good
Feel
mood.
safe
I'm
disabled.
gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the
It says
ground,
3.
swallowing everyone inside.
Incorrect.
Or I let
2.
it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has
2.
been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional
It says
seconds,
red.
Stanley.
Wait, the red, giant red button.
Trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no
Where's the
idea
giant-
where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes,
Or did you
kind
just
of.
assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
Re-enter
screen to
passcode.
screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Wait,
these
is it-
numbered buttons? No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Yes, it will.
Would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yes,
Won?
it can.
Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds...
Re-enter
until a big
passcode.
moment.
What's the fucking passcode?
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully?
Goodbye, employee
Another
47. I'm
choice.
too late. I cannot
Make it
enter the
count.
password
Or
anymore.
don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment
Fuck.
we say happily ever after.
Okay. The fuck happened? I don't know what to do. I don't know what the ending is. I saw a colored button with a 2 on it, and I don't know what to do. Press the 2 and then the colored button. I don't know. Can I press the colored button twice? I don't fucking know. We can do this. I think I need to press the right color button twice. Or 3 times. Depending on what it says.
Yeah.
Oh. We turned it off,
Take
I
a look
think.
at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being
Nope.
blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you...
I don't know how to do this one. If anyone knows how to do that one, please tell me. I just want to know what happens if I go,
All of it monitored and
turn it
controlled
off.
from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink
Because
in,
I don't. There's
Stanley
something with
decided that
pressing
this
buttons and the
machinery would
2s on the
never
sides and
again
stuff.
exert-
That was a more instant ending than I expected. Oh.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Where am I? I'm somewhere.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
There's so many.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
There's
But
an
as sunlight
outside.
streamed into the chamber, He realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Trees.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let
Houses? Right next
go.
to
No
the
longer
giant
would anyone tell him where
building?
to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
Wow.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
This is what happens if you follow the story
Stanley was happy.
like the narrator wanted. Wow. Beat the game. I beat the game. Wow, I wasn't actually expecting that one. There is a way to beat the game. The actual story, like the narrator said, if you follow exactly what he says, you beat the game and turn off the mind control. You can escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay. Another quick death?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah. I know where that goes. I need
At
to
this point, Stanley
find
was
my...
making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes, I see. What is this? Death?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Oh,
demise,
shit.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Fuck.
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No! Ah! What?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Wait, is the other narrator helping me now? The Stanley Parable?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
The narrator is helping me.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
The Office.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was
Button
already
sound.
dead
A selection
from
of the
moment
sounds
he
used
hit
throughout the
start?
game when buttons and play sounds mix, keyboard stroke, and sentence tone. That one. Okay. I've never heard that one before. We know where this one is. Probably used that one before. Not used that one before. A desk. The two doors. Oh shit, that's the entire thing. Stanley's office with the window. Then you see that office, go in here, then you have these with the two doors on these sides that are open, which you cannot get into on the other side. Go through here, go here, and then you have the two doors. This is Stanley's computer. Wow. Nature paintings that are scattered around that thing. Filing cabinets, which apparently are the same every single time. You can only turn them off. Okay, I cannot turn them on. Credits. There's more to explore.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Can I turn it off? I turned the Stanley Parable off.
Can you see?
Oh.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
No, I can't.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
You can't see it, but you know.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
No.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Oh. I pressed escape, but I thought maybe something would happen. Game loading or something still gonna be Sid? They're really gonna make me quit to menu myself. There are still two things that I haven't done yet. Well, actually, there's one that I haven't done yet, which is the last ending, the button pressing ending. I don't know if you can actually win there, or if everything that you do is wrong. But please tell me down in the comments if I can actually do something there. And which one? There's probably another ending, so please tell me if there's another ending that I haven't noticed. Don't tell me what the ending is, but tell me which way I have to go to get to that ending. And then I want to say one more thing, and that's, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, doing anything cat sport, man, any whichever from you can think of, and I'll see you in the next episode. This is quite long, so I'll probably slice it into 2 separate episodes. I hope you enjoy, and see you next time. Bye 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 bye.